All right, we'll get started here. As a reminder, if you have an idea during the pitches, like go grab a form. I promise you, I don't want you to regret it at the end of the day. So, all right, Ian, are you ready? All right, is everyone ready?
Are you going to time me?
No.
Start.
Okay.
You know how to do that.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
All right, I want to talk about Digital Globe. So Digital Globe has satellites and they do geospatial mapping. This typically, it's down to the size of a sheet of paper, so this is my prop. They have made available all the geospatial satellite images for Florence relief. So we don't normally get this. We'd have to pay for this, but this is available. So I don't know what we can do with this. We can either make new flood maps, we can evacuation routes, or maybe safe places to park cars in floods.
I'll take the form.
Could you hold that for me? Thank you. Hello. This is Open Data for Advocacy. My context is Dix Park, but more generally, wellness and well-being. How to use digital agitation propaganda and marketing, social media and open data to raise the alarm, to data mine, to align stakeholders, to persuade and coerce. And then there are a series of limitations in this process, including format, geographic unit, scale, that sort of thing.
Pass the mic that way. Then you take your form and put it on the table here.
Hi, I'm Crystal. My topic is timely access to time-sensitive documents, and it has to do with the project I'm working on, tracking bills through the General Assembly, and we're looking into the PCS, which is the Preferred Committee Substitute, and the fact that those documents are not always uploaded before they have the meetings. Sometimes they're handed out at the meetings, but they're things that people would like to know beforehand so they know if they need to attend the meeting. So finding a way to have people either procure those documents, scan them in, upload them so people can get them right away.
Hey, show of hands for everybody that loves traffic. I didn't think so. I hate traffic. We all commute and we all run into traffic. There's all kinds of studies, regional studies, but not all a study that's all encompassing of the region. So come join my workshop, even if you just want to vent about your commute, because I hate traffic and I know you do too.
Especially for people, first-timers, knew nothing about civic tech. How can we better connect the different triangle groups so we integrate across projects that help the whole region in addition to our hometowns?
So I want to talk about how to use data to convince people to attend public schools. So schools are becoming sort of more of a how can I get ahead, but when we make schools more of a civic duty and we all sort of go into the same community resources, is good for everybody. It's good for wealthy, poor, black, white, and how can we make this a collective effort?
I'm Jim McManus, and I'm suggesting a project that would assist people in filing for support from FEMA. The idea would be that the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has projected flood model data. So it shows where communities have been flooded. Then we would get the county parcel data and demographic data and determine where lower income housing is, and then make a list of that and try to assist them.
Thanks. I'm Phil. I'm a broken record. Organizing volunteer coding during emergencies. So agencies need to know that a group exists to help them solve difficult problems. If you're banging your head thinking a spreadsheet, maybe there's a way to do it a different way. So organizing to getting you guys into the command center and sitting down with actual agencies trying to solve these problems.
Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm a web developer for the city of Asheville. So we have accessibility standards and we have open data policies. What we don't really have is usability standards and like design standards. That's going to be really hard to write. So how do we and should we write usability and design standards? And then how do we like carry it out and enforce them? Let's figure it out.
Hi, I'm Kelly Suttles. I don't know how all of this works, but I'm interested in talking with people about affordable housing and equitable housing. So maybe that can be a topic. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm a beaten down government employee, and I have made zero progress on this, so I want to talk about eliminating barriers to open source software development in local government.
Hi, I'm Frank Jones. I think there's probably a few people that are wondering how they can get started working with their Code for America or CFA brigade. So that's the topic, how to get started.
My name is Pete Hollenbeck, and I wear 3 hats. I'm the Deputy Chief at the Eflin Volunteer Fire Department. I've been there for 25 years. My day job has been as an embedded system engineer with 40-plus years in hardware and software, and for the last 7 years I've been working exclusively on data management and display systems for responders used by over 15 departments. I want to show you what I've done, and I want to discuss with you what happens when worlds combine or collide.
Hi, I'm Jason. I live in Chapel Hill. I just realized I need to put my name on my sheet. You all have heard the saying, think global, act local. A lot of people really care about the environment, but they have a hard time putting those cares into action. So I want to talk about using data to connect land use and transportation decisions locally to climate change.
I'm Elena Talankar. I work with Department of Information Technology as Phil, and I was also involved in the emergency effort. And what I learned is that we have so much available that people who are actually updating information on the websites have no idea. There are a lot of effort which is in different channels. So bringing it together and providing the best information for the citizens, this is what it's for.
Hi, I'm Emily DeHogue. I'm with the City of Raleigh in Community Development, Affordable Housing. I actually have a couple, so I'll do one at a time. The first one is better engaging citizens through technology. We have a lot of fairs and public meetings, but it's really hard to get the word out, especially to young people. So how to use technology so job fairs, resource fairs are on their radar. Actually, I have 2 more. Okay, my second one is how we have an issue with preserving affordable housing in Raleigh. There's a lot of naturally occurring affordable housing. Once it goes for sale, it turns into luxury apartments, and we no longer have that stock. So how to identify naturally occurring affordable housing in the city to preserve. It's probably some real estate stuff that we have not figured out yet. And then my third one is creating data dashboards. You have the open data. We've created one through community development, mostly through demographic ACS data. So how to get that open data onto a dashboard where the community can better understand it.
I have 2. The first one echoes what John Stevens was saying about leveraging the other technology groups. There are like 1,000 tech meetups in the area, or so it seems. So when we start projects and things, how can we communicate with them so that they can maybe not have to come to a meeting, but still chime in and help us with our efforts? So I'll just like double that one up with John's. The second one is how to increase diversity of people in the room and people at the table. So age, race, ethnicity, skill sets, gender, disability, all the things. The more diverse people we have, the better ideas we have, the more we're serving a broader set of users and humans, not just users.
Hi, I'm Mark Hutchinson, question savant on the front row. I'm going to do a session on geohashing. This is kind of taking geocoding to the next level. Why is it? What is it? How do we go about doing geohashing and some of its advantages and how I've used it? Now for lunch.